Welcome back to a brand new episode of Non-Typical Nation. I'm your host, Brody Teal. This week, we are back in Northwest Territories for part 3 of our 3-part series with Canadian Wildlife Adventures. So far, you've seen us take on 2 world-class muskox. In the last episode, we had an opportunistic wolf hunt, and oh boy, did we ever take that opportunity. In this episode, I get to showcase what makes Elmer Lake world-class, and that, folks, is the fishing. So let's jump right on into this episode. And I should mention, this wasn't an easy one to put together. We caught more fish than I could keep track of. So brace yourself, this one's a riot. Here we are, our second day on the water chasing lake trout. Yesterday morning, we had a bit of an interruption, but we took it. We seen a pack of wolves, and Kevin made 2 perfect shots. We got 2 Arctic wolves down. Today, we're back on the lake chasing great big lake trout. We're trying a new spot. What do you call this spot, Kevin?
We call it 56. Because the first fish that we caught out here was caught by a lady from Alberta. It was 56 pounds. So we just call it 56.
Super, super cool. There was another boat out here yesterday and they caught some incredible fish.
Yeah, they caught 2 over 60, 3 over 50, 2 over 40. Lots of high 20s and low 30s yesterday out here.
So we're back in the hot spot. It's about 9:30 a.m. Little breezy, but we're dropping the lines. Gonna troll with some spoons and see what we pull up. I am fired up for today, guys. Should be a great day of fishing. Let's rock and roll, Kevin.
Yeah, let's go get them. Love it.
Fish on, guys. Man, when these lake trout strike, do they ever hit hard? Excellent. Whoa. Look at that, guys. So much fun. He nailed that hook and he had some fight in him. An absolute blast catching these. We've only been out here for about 45 minutes and here we are, already a trophy lake trout. We're gonna get him back in the water and catch some more. Right on. Okay. And
he's gone just like that.
And like that, he is gone. This is a magical place, guys. We woke up with caribou all around us at the lodge, and now here we are catching trophy lake trout. We've got a full day of fishing, so let's see what happens for the rest of the day. I'm fired up now, guys.
Another big fish on. This is wicked. Brad's got one on. Keep your tip up there. Keep that line loaded. We're fishing a reef here on Elmer Lake. We call it 56 just for reference for us, for our guides. It's just an underwater reef out here. It goes anywhere from like 6 or 7 feet deep to upwards of 30 feet. It's probably, oh, listen to that reel. Yeah, baby, we got a gooder. Look at that.
How cool is that, guys? I just brought in a phenomenal lake trout. Probably around 27 pounds, we figure, but they're 40, even 50 pounders, even 60 pounders out here have been caught. And we got another big one on. Super exciting. He doesn't. Look at that. Okay, how was that fight, Brad?
He was a heavy fight. Holy! He took lots of line to start with, and stuff. He's a big one. So that's by far my personal best. I've never caught a fish this big before.
Non-Typical Nation is brought to you by Antler Obsession, Portable Winch, Grizz Targets and Archery, APA Archery, FM Trailer World, Badlands Canada, Dry Shot Canada, 222 Metalworks, Dave Booth Taxidermy, Reconico Outdoors, and these fine outfitters: Pure Passion Outfitting, Canadian Wildlife Adventures, Lac La Biche Fishing Adventures, Nature Fellas, Basso Safaris. This segment is proudly brought to you by Basso Safaris, offering world-class hunting and fishing adventures across South Africa.
What a way to start the day. Our first 2 fish in the boat are absolute tanks. If this is the way the day is beginning, I cannot wait to see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Let's get right back into the action.
Fish on. Got another good one on. You got a good one on?
We got a double header. I don't know what the heck we're gonna do here. We got 2 big fish on. We just landed 2 big fish. But yeah, we're putting Kevin to work right away here because we got 2 big fish on the end of these both lines here. We did it, Brad.
Hey,
Good
buddy.
work. Brad here's from Saskatchewan. I'm from Alberta, and we have never experienced fishing like this. Absolutely incredible, eh?
That is incredible. What a picture. 2 fish in that net like that. Holy.
Another great big fish here at Elmer Lake. We're gonna give him a nice release. Brad's got another one on, guys.
Sometimes it's hard to just
Super exciting. How does it feel, Brad?
To start with, he didn't feel like he was as big as the other ones, but all of a sudden he doesn't think he wants to come in.
Super cool, guys.
A little bit bigger now?
Yeah, I think he's
Now
bigger
it's
than I
pulling.
thought. That's 3. That's an all-time record. Holy, catch 3 big fish like that in one day. That is unbelievable. Holy.
Only 22 feet of water, 51-degree temperature. A lot of these fish are right up on the shallow reef here.
Fish on, baby. Wow. Towards them. We got about 3 or 4 foot swells right now. But the fish are here. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's diving deep, diving deep. Oh, there we go. Wow. Another giant landed, guys. Absolutely incredible.
I think he's the biggest of them.
Wow. Look at that, you guys. Look at that fish. Absolutely incredible, guys. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but I think he's going to be pushing high 40s, maybe even 50s. An absolute tank. I can't even hold this thing. That was unreal. Look at this fish. Look at him. Wow. Wow. Wow, we're gonna get him back in the water right away here. This fish is upwards of 80, maybe even 90 years old. Look at that. Wow. Okay.
This segment is brought to you by Dave Booth Taxidermy, Northern Alberta's foremost wildlife studio.
It doesn't get much better than this, folks. If you've ever needed a reason to book the fishing trip of a lifetime, this is it right here. Canadian Wildlife Adventures. What an incredible day it's been. But it's not over, so let's get back into it. one hit hard. Bunch of head shakes, trying to spit that great big hook out. But we got him. Let's see if we can bring him in. Yeah, there we go. So this is what we're using, guys. We're running these great big spoons with just single barbless hooks. So you got to keep that pressure on, but it's working out for us. Another beautiful lake trout landed. There we go, guys. World-class lake trout fishing here on Elmer Lake. We're absolutely just nailing these lake trout. We're gonna put this one back, just like all the other ones, and keep fishing. Absolute blast, guys. Look at that.
Maybe he does have a little fight in him.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, he's a beauty. Time to set him back to swim and grow some more.
Unreal. Wow, guys, it has been mayhem out here. We just had a camera battery die and I landed what I think is my biggest lake trout ever. Hey guys, this is unreal. Look at this fish. I could have never imagined to ever catch a lake trout like this. I didn't even know they existed before I talked to Kevin. But look at this fish. This has got to be over 50 pounds, you guys. I can't even hold it. Wow. Unreal. I cannot believe it. Wow. This fish is old. Upwards of 90, maybe even 100 years old. And look at its belly. Wow. We're gonna get some quick photos and get a weight of this fish and get it back in the water. One more look. Look at that. Wow.
This segment is made possible by Canadian Wildlife Adventures, your premier destination for Arctic wolf, wolverine, and muskox hunts.
For just a few hours on the lake, I'd say we absolutely crushed it. Kevin and his team with Canadian Wildlife Adventures know exactly where these giant lakers are, and that is exactly what makes Canadian Wildlife Adventures second to none. Okay guys, here we are, another beautiful day on Elmer Lake in Northwest Territories. We're getting the boat in the water and we are going grayling fishing. I am fired up. There's been some big grayling caught in this lake over the last few years. Kevin and his team, they know where to find them and they know how to fish them. So we're gonna go to a river system there, hey?
Yep, we're gonna fish on a river system, not far from the lodge here. It's an unnamed river system. It's a freestone river system. We could run the boats up a little ways, but not very far because we have low water level in the Arctic the last few years. But we're still gonna go about 2 kilometers up the river by boat, and then we're gonna walk a little ways. And we'll fish some rapids is what we're gonna fish, and we've caught lots of grayling there, and the biggest lake trout is probably in the high teens, low 20s for lake trout size is what we've caught there. But
we're hunting grayling.
We're hunting grayling is what we're hunting for.
Awesome, let's do it. Let's get this boat in the water and go find these fish. That was as soon as this thing hit that water, he smashed it. I'll get him. There we go, fish on. Yeah, I got one. It's light gear, you gotta kind of play it safe with these guys. Come on. There we go, he's coming this way, he's coming this way. There he is. Look at that, guys.
Look at that.
Unreal. As soon as that hook hit the water, he nailed it. What a fun fish to catch on light tackle.
0 size nets.
Wow. There we go, fish on. Fish on.
Fish.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a big grayling. Yeah, I seen that dark head. I'll loosen my drag just, yeah. I think it's a good grayling. Look at the size of that fish. Wow! Oh my goodness!
How's that?
Absolutely stunning. Look at that. World-class grayling here on Elmer Lake with Canadian Wildlife Adventures. I was hoping I'd catch one of these and it didn't take long. We're gonna put him back. Wow. Oh, right there. Right here when surfaced. Got one. Yeah. That was one after another, guys. I was really having a tough time hooking these things, but I just got one. There he is. Oh. Look at that, you guys. We just landed another grayling and it is an absolute dandy. Wow. Look at that, you guys. Another beautiful grayling here on Elmer Lake. Absolutely stunning. We're gonna let him go and say goodbye. World-class, not only lake trout fishing, but Arctic grayling fishing here in Northwest Territories on Elmer Lake. Kevin and his team with Canadian Wildlife Adventures, they know where to take you, they know where to fish and how to fish these fish. We just had another absolute tank of a grayling on and I lost it like 5 feet away from us, but you know what? That's life, that's how it goes. These fish are so strong and they're kind of tricky to catch, but we managed to catch quite a few today. So it's been another incredible day up here in Northwest Territories and I'm just honored to be able to experience it.
Look at this, folks.
There we go, guys.
Another grayling, average size grayling at Elmer Lake.
Wow, super cool.
I'll let this one go.
Yeah, quick release. There it goes. Good work. Fantastic. That's going to wrap up our time here on Elmer Lake with Canadian Wildlife Adventures. This place is truly something special. There isn't another hunting or fishing camp in the Arctic that even comes close to the caliber of adventure that these guys offer. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week for an all-new episode of Non-Typical Nation.
FM Trailer World, family owned and operated since 1969. From cargo to utility and flatbed trailers, we've got the inventory ready to roll. We pride ourselves on low overhead, which means low prices for you. Visit FM Trailer World today. Built on trust, priced to move.
The word blessed doesn't necessarily describe what is happening right now. The hospitality that myself, my wife have received at Basel Safaris is absolutely unbelievable. This experience, if I use the word life-changing, that's about as close as it gets. So, of course, thank you.
Unmatched fishing, unforgettable memories. Book your next fishing trip today with Canadian Wildlife Adventures.
The hunter who harvested North America's biggest whitetail in 2023 trusted the Rakanaco Canuck HD. The remote POV function allows you to self-film in HD for up to 10 minutes. Numbered photos in the app ensure all your photos are being received and get cell coverage where others won't. With more features and proven performance than any cellular trail camera on the market, seasoned outdoorsmen across North America trust the Canuck HD from Rakanaco Outdoors. Make every shot count.
Hunt, fish, and explore the Saskatchewan wilderness with Pure Passion Outfitting. All-inclusive bear hunting, waterfowl hunting, and jet boat fishing trips. Book now at purepassionoutfitting.com.
Okay guys, portable winch has saved the day again. This little unit, the PCW 4000, can pull up to 11,000 pounds with a couple pulleys. It only weighs 26.5 pounds and it's nice and small and compact. It can fit inside the box of my quad. It helped me retrieve moose, bear, deer, and now my quad. Check them out guys, portablewinch.ca.
I'm Brandon Clark from Nature Fellows. We specialize in trophy lake trout, bull trout, and rainbow trout fishing in the Peace region in British Columbia.